First off, this week saw the sad passing of the great Jon Lord from the band Deep Purple at the age of 71. Best known for co-founding the band, his amazing work on keyboards, as well as being one of the keys to legendary compositions like Smoke on the Water and Child in Time, he finally succumbed after his long battle with cancer and will be missed by music fans all across the globe. Turning to a rather interesting story that has been unfolding more and more with different truths being thrown out, the fact of the matter is, though unbelievable, last Saturday at a festival outside of London, someone actually pulled the plug on a performance containing both Bruce Springsteen and Paul McCartney. The two are sharing the stage to close out the festival, and promoter Live Nation originally said the reason their microphones were muted was because of health and safety concerns. Within hours, the boss himself called their bluff, as even the mayor of London was quoted as saying nobody in their right mind would have done anything but let those two finish their performance. Yesterday, Live Nation came out again saying now it was due to strict curfew concerns that they pulled the plug, stating that the curfew put forth was like the sword of Damocles being hung over them for future performances on the site. Not so strangely enough, nobody, not any councilman, not any local government people, not any local loudmouths, have come forth to give Live Nation's claim even the smallest shred of truth. And while there may have been a strict curfew, anyone who's ever been to a rock show knows that when there's an amazing moment going on, you just let it go. It only adds further fuel to the idea that Live Nation is nothing but another faceless corporation who cares nothing about the music itself and most likely just didn't want to pay their employees more money. Regardless of the truth behind it, whoever actually muted the microphones deserves to be publicly flogged. It's that simple. In some rather odd news, 5 of Michael Jackson's siblings filed suit this week, claiming that the version of the late singer's will that's being executed is actually fraudulent, citing a number of reasons from questionable signatures of Michael Jackson to the way that money's being handled to the actual law firm that's seeing the terms executed. It seems like there may be some merit to this idea, and to tell you the truth, the fact that Janet Jackson is one of the siblings who are suing gives this a lot of credibility. In a sign of hope for real musical taste, for the first time in history, old albums outsold new albums during the first half of 2012. In terms of what they mean by old albums, that classifies anything that's been on the market for more than 18 months. And while many in the music industry are trying to say it's because albums like this are dropped to lower prices, it's more obvious to everybody that over the past 18 months, there's been an amazing amount of tepid and mediocre music released, and it's just not measuring up. Finally, in a vote of true sanity that makes me really happy, in a vote put together by the Global Gathering Festival, the Black Eyed Peas song My Humps was voted to have the worst lyrics ever written. Taking nearly a quarter of the votes tallied, I just can't argue with this because it's true. So that's the news for this week. Be sure to check back here every single Friday so you're always the first to know, and be here every day for all the music news, reviews, and knowledge you'll ever need.